All right, I think we'll go ahead and get started today. Today's webinar isn't going to last real long, but I'm going to be able to show you a lot of nice assets that we have and real good reference points and helping you out with the OmniFlex. I want to thank everybody for getting on today and taking time out of their busy schedule. I hope you pick something up out of today's webinar. If you've never been our website, go to www.goldencareagent.com and check these things out. Make sure if you're an agent of ours, you sign up for Agent Corner. That'll give you instant access to a lot of our tools that are only available to GoldenCare agents. I'm Jon Randall. I'm a regional director. I've been at GoldenCare for 23 years. And again, today we're going to try to give you some tools to help you determine if people are eligible for the OmniFlex product. Probably stretches wider than any other short-term care products out there, not including the home health care only plans. But let's figure out why we went into the short-term care. You know what? We all know the need for long-term care. Most of the people on here are, I'm singing to the choir basically. They all know all about it. 90% of married couples will require some type of care. About 90% of people have never had a real discussion about how they're going to plan for their longevity. 61% of the people said they would rather die than go to a nursing home, a lot that had to do with COVID. But you know what? People are worried about ending up in a nursing home, and they're worried about losing their life savings. We as agents, it's our job to get out there and teach these folks and educate them so that they can make a wise decision on what plan they're going to use. It's been a real shifting market for the last few years. Everybody knows the long-term care is getting harder and harder to underwrite. And you know what? Short-term care plans have been getting better and better. In fact, OmniFlex, if you've taken a look at it, it is so strong, you can build such a robust plan, give the coverage to way more people, and you also get a lot less declines, and people are very happy with the price that they're paying. So this will allow you to get more clients into your coverage. Right now it's available in all of these states. We're going to keep adding some states. We know that New York's, California's, Florida maybe not, Minnesota maybe not, Connecticut. Hopefully someday we talk these people into it. We're lobbying real hard. But we got a good set of states right now with more to come. Today we're going to go through and I'm going to show you some of the great tools that Manhattan Life OmniFlex have for you to make these decisions. In fact, the OmniFlex Agent Guide is really a guide to everything. Any question you have about the application, and I'll open one up here in a little bit. We'll show you the underwriting tip sheet, the pre-screen form. If you haven't seen the Instant Pivot tool, and that one you do have to register on Agent Corner to be able to get. And again, that's goldencareagent.com. But that tool is phenomenal if you're in the short-term care market. And I will open that up and show it to you. Show you the questions on the application. And the OmniFlex page, assets page, is also a great tool if you're selling OmniFlex. It has everything right in front of you. Again, I'll show you that too. But always know you can always call in and talk to our team here at GoldenCare. And I will show you our team at the end of the presentation today. We have a great team with a lot of knowledge, and we can do a lot of the back office work for you. First off, the agent guide, I talked about that, and I'm just going to open it up here. And there it is. So it's going to be a little clunky because I'm doing that, and when I'm in the presentation mode in a webinar, everything takes a little longer. But it basically tells you who they are at Manhattan Life. If you can see this, it's rather small, but it gives you all the plan highlights in section 1. Talks all about their website and how to quote it, how to use paper apps, what are the required forms, what's the application look like, um, top reason for application delays, bank draft forms, everything you need to know, policy issue guidelines, pharmaceutical information, underwriting. Um, Again, section 4 talks about how to look up on the OmniFlex site and find your application status, your decline, how to appeal them, application status, methods of payment, if you want to do bank direct bill, all of that is right in this guide. At the end of the agent guide, there is the medication guide. When you get this presentation, you can scan the QR code, or I'll give you a minute to do it now. It'll put it right on your phone. Otherwise, it is going to be in our assets page, so you'll always have it right in front of you on your computer. But the medication guide, you're going to see it's way shorter than most other short-term care plans out there. Next, we have the underwriting tip sheet. And it'll take a second to pop up again. It just talks about the 2-tiered underwriting. If you answer a question wrong, and I'll show you that on the app, you can only get the second tier, which is $100 a day benefit. Still a very nice policy, still very strong. They show you where to pre-screen your tough cases. Here's some of the underwriting requirements. Here's the contact numbers on the pre-screen form, or you can call our marketing team here and we can do all of that for you. It's really a nice little pre-screen form. So the next one I'm going to show you, this one's a pre-screen form. The other one was underwriting guideline help questions. Again, this is just a quick little pre-screen. You just put in your name, medical questions, medication, why you're concerned about this pre-screen. And you know what? If you fill it out, if you download this and pull it up and fill it out, you can click here and it'll stick it right into an email as a PDF. It'll send it right to Manhattan Underwriting with a little note, please pre-screen. It'll have your return address, and that's all there is to it. I could do that right now. I'm not gonna, but all you do is click it, comes up right into my Outlook, and it's all ready to go. All I have to do is hit send. So very, very calm. Again, gives you our telephone numbers on this form so you can give us a call. Again, very nice. The instant pivot is the next one. And the instant pivot I already have pulled up there, but I'm just going to click on it again. If you haven't played with this tool, it is very, very nice. You can go and tell any product and say, you know what states are it in? And it's a little slow when you're running through a webinar like this, but it lists all the states. And if you're working in, let's say, Alabama, you can go up to here to states, hit Alabama. Look at that. It tells you all the programs that are ready. But what if you're working in Maryland? You know what? All the greens are available, but the Aetna Home Care and the GTL Recover Cash Plan are not. So it's a real nice way to get it down to see what products are in the state that you're in. You can put in up to 14 medications, I believe it is, and it'll underwrite it for you. If I do multiple sclerosis, click on it, it's going to tell you right here, just the green check marks are the ones that'll even look at multiple sclerosis. So you have your True Freedom, your 2 home health care plans, GTL Critical Cash, Aetna's Recovery Care, Aetna Home Care, and OmniFlex Tier 1. So wherever it has the green check mark. So, but this instant pivot, you can, if you only offer 3 of these plans, you can go over here and just check off your 3 companies. So it'll only show your companies, or you can show them all if you have them all. But again, another great little tool. This is probably the strongest underwriting tool you have, but you're really going to like what that tool can do for you if you're in the short-term care market. Here's the health questions from the application. Now, if you do it on the software, on Manhattan 2.0, these questions are reversed. The Manhattan 2.0 lets you know when you do the first set of questions whether you can offer plan Tier 1 or Tier 2. On the actual paper applications, the first questions, if you answer yes to any of them, you're not eligible. And you know, they're really the main knockouts ones. If you're already on Medicare or Medicaid or Medicare disability, if you're receiving assistance already, if you're supposed to have some kind of treatment that you haven't had, those are knockout questions. The second set of questions on the application account, these tell you if you can have Plan 1 or Plan 2. So if you have yes to any of them, it's not a decline. It's just you're going to be limited to the $100 daily benefit. So still a very strong plan, still very inexpensive. And you know what? There's some pretty big things on here. You know, I showed you MS. You can have Parkinson's, all kinds of different diseases. You can still get coverage with the OmniFlex plan. Here's the GoldenCare assets page. Here's a quick look at it. I'm actually going to go there. I love this page too. I always have it open on my screen. From there, right away, you can get the short-term care features and price comparison, the differentiators, why OmniFlex is better. You can get a short presentation or mid-sized presentation. You get a link right to Manhattan's site, so you can go do a quote and fill out an application. If you're not sure how to use it, you can call into us, or the user guide walks you right through it, tells you how to use every part of the Manhattan. There's even a video training you on how to do an enrollment. All kinds of different things there. Here's the instant pivot tool that I just got done showing you a few slides ago. It's a link right to it. You can bring it up, do your underwriting right from this site. This is a different rate calculator, just to give you a little different look at it. It's an Excel spreadsheet. Most people are comfortable enough now with the 2.0, but we still have a few people that like this one. How to submit an OmniFlex claim. Manhattan corporate brochure shows about Manhattan. Here's all the guides you need to know. You know, the agent guide, the consumer brochure, the medication list, the outline of coverage. The Q&A is very extensive and really answers a lot of questions for you. There's that pre-screen form I showed you. And now that they've enhanced their home health product, home health care only product, we decided to put that information here on our assets page, because that's a good way to pivot right away when you're doing an application, especially if you're doing it online on the 2.0. You can just go right over, switch the product to the home health care, and take an application and help your client out. So again, I love the Instant Pivot, and I love this assets page. They're very, very nice things to have. So here is our team here at GoldenCare. Jeff Clark has been here longest on our team, 25 years. I'm 23. Lynn is our specialist in all of our marketing here. Manny's been with us a long time. Corey helps out with a lot of our web, but she can also help you if you're having problems with downloading anything or fixing anything, and she has great product knowledge. Morgan's newer to our team and picked up, and she's already considered a pro. We call her Captain Morgan. So feel free to call any one of us. If by chance one of us can't help you out, we will direct you to the person that can. If you call and ask me IT questions, you're probably going to get Corey calling you back, because that's not my top street there. If you want to know more about OmniFlex, and I believe this is going to be a conference call with Jon Randall, the main designer of the OmniFlex product, Dennis Reiner, who goes around teaching it across the country, myself, Jeff Clark. Good chance we're going to have the president of Manhattan Life on. But we're going to make it an open up discussion. That'll be July 26th at 10 Central. You can register right now for it. And Lynn will be getting you out from marketing department a link to that also in the coming days. But we will definitely have a lot of in-depth questions and a lot of main questions that just come up a lot. I want to thank everybody for taking time. Again, remember, if you're an agent, go to GoldenCareAgent.com, sign up for Agent Corner. Always feel free to call, ask for anybody on our marketing team, any of the regional directors. We can all help you. If you want to talk to a certain person, leave them a message. We always get back to you. But I want to thank everybody again. I hope you picked up something today. Feel free to give us a call at 800-842-7799. Have a wonderful rest of your day and enjoy your weekend coming up. Take care.
OmniFlex. Put it in your portfolio today. Call GoldenCare at 800-842-7799.